every vocation begins with the baptism. So I was baptized at 2 years old. I lived in the countryside in Puerto Rico, and we had to wait until the priest will come by. So I was baptized at 2. I made my first communion, my first confession, and my confirmation when I was 12 years old. Then at 16, I migrated with part of my family to Jersey City. And there I began to know that there is a church. There is Mass that I should go to because I'm a Catholic. So I started that. And when I was 18 years old, one time a group of youngsters came to my house, invited me to a mission. And so I went, and I began to realize that God had a personal plan for me in my life. And so I began to kind of think, well, what am I going to do? My life before that consisted that I work, I went to school, and then Friday and Saturday, I loved to dance. I still love to dance. Don't think that just because I follow Jesus and as a sister, I stopped dancing. I love to dance, and I dance every opportunity that I have. I wasn't called to go to a community that has an institution and I would have to be a teacher forever or a nurse forever. This forever, I like to have like 15 pots in the oven at the same time. So I followed my heart, and then I met the Sister Society of Helpers, the Helpers of the Holy Souls in Purgatory. I finally ended up in the novitiate when I was 19 years old. I did my best. That was before Vatican Council. And so religious life wasn't so open as I think that even the church in the United States wasn't so open to diversity. So after being about close to 3 years in the novitiate, they told me that I didn't have a vocation. So they sent me back home. The first 2 years I had difficulty because I was fighting with God. I thought He wanted me there. I thought that I had found where I belong. But now He thinks differently, so I tried to adjust. I went back to work, I went back to school. And then 4 years after that, I got a letter. I opened the letter, and the letter said, if you want to, you can go and visit. The Vatican Council had happened then. Religious life was beginning to change. And I thought, well, maybe God changed His mind, but it does not. This is the time when He thought that I could really live my life as a helper. So I went back. And for me, there's no greater joy than to help other people to meet this loving God that makes you happy, that has a call for you, and you have to find it. Responding to God's call is not easy. Finding your own vocation is not easy. So you have to really look and see how God is speaking to you. He might speak in your private prayer, but most of the time He speaks to me in what He asks me to do, and I just follow.